Hello Tiến, hello Linh, how are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, that's good. All right. So how about you, Mr. Tiến? Are you there? How are you today? Long time no see. How are you? You good? Oh, I'm great. Thank you very much. Okay, so I think we can start our lesson today and other members will come later. Okay, wait for me a second. So to begin our class, we are going to have a game, okay? And the game is called Two Truths and a Lie, okay? So what does this mean? How to play this? So each person says three sentences about themselves, okay? Two of them are correct and one of them is not correct, okay? And the others have to guess to find the incorrect one. Okay, so is it clear for you, Tí and Linh? Is it clear for you? Do you understand this?
Yes,
Nó còn đúng là nó còn đúng so với bài hay nó còn đúng so tự nhiên
So với cái người đó, ok, tại vì người ta sẽ nói ba cái câu gì đó về bản thân của người ta, cho nên mình sẽ đoán xem là cái nào mà không đúng về bản thân của người ta, cái nào mà người ta đang bịa ra. Okay, so is it clear for you? Yeah. Okay, now let's start. Okay, I think I'll start first to give you an example. So let me say three sentences about me. So the first one, I love cooking. Okay, that's the first one. The next one, let's say, okay, there are 4 members in my family. Finally, I have 1 dog. Okay, so now, Lynn, let's guess which one is not correct about me. Which one is the lie?
I guess it's the second one.
Yeah, so why? Why do you think so?
I just guessed that.
Okay, so how many members in my family do you think? Like 4, 5, 6, 3, something?
I think it's 3.
Okay, you think there are 3 people in my family. Okay,
yes.
Thank you. So you think
yes.
number 2 is incorrect. Now, Mr. Tiến, how about you? So, which one is incorrect to you? Which one is not true about me?
Number 3.
Number 3. Why? How many dogs do you think I have? How many dogs do you think I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think you have a dog.
Okay, I don't have a dog, right? I don't have any dog. Okay, thank you very much for your guesses. Now, let me review the truth, okay? So, number 1 and number 2 are correct, okay? Number 3 is incorrect. Okay, so you get that? Yes, you are the winner. Why? Because there are 4 members in my family, okay? There are my parents, me, and my sister. Okay, and I really love cooking. It's my hobby, and I have 3 dogs. Okay, not only 1. Okay, I have 3. 3 dogs. Okay, so number 3 is not true about me. Okay, now Lynn, your turn. Now let's start with this. Okay. Now, please say 3 sentences about yourself.
I don't like reading books.
Okay, I don't like reading books. Yes. The next one.
I'm good at drawing.
Okay. I'm good at drawing. Yes. The next one.
Hmm, I spent 3 hours for my smartphone.
Okay, I spend 3
hours.
hours. Okay. 3 hours on using smartphone. Okay. On using smartphone. Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Ting, let's guess. Which one is not correct about it? Which one is not true? Hurry up, hurry up.
One. I
One.
think number one.
So you think she loves reading books, right? Okay, so you think that she likes.
I think she likes reading books.
Okay, I see. Thank you. I think number 2 is not correct. I think maybe you are not good at drawing. You are good at something else, not drawing. Okay, so now let's tell us the answer. Which one is incorrect about you?
Incorrect is number 3. I spent more than 3 hours.
Wow, okay. So number 3 is incorrect about Lynn because she spent more than 3 hours on using smartphone.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, thank you very much. Now, Mr. Ting, let's go. Your turn. Hello, Hằng.
Dạ.
We are playing a game here. The game is called Two Truths and a Lie. Okay, so each person here have to say 3 sentences about themselves. Okay, and then others have to guess which one is incorrect about them. Okay, now let's watch we play and then you understand. Now, Ting, let's go. Please tell me 3 sentences about you. Hurry up.
I love playing sport.
Okay. The next one.
I love playing sport.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yes. The next one. Number 2.
I usually watch movie in the evening to relax.
Okay. I watch movies in the evening to relax. Okay. The next one. Number 3.
I wake up very late in the morning.
Okay. I wake up very late in the morning. Okay. Now let's guess, everyone. Now, Lynn, your turn. Which one is incorrect about Ting?
I guess it's number 3.
Why?
Because I think he have to work, so he have to wake up early.
In the morning, okay? Yeah, so okay, so Linh thinks number 3. Hằng, how about you? Which one do you think is not true about Ting? Can you guess? Hằng ơi, are you there?
I love swimming.
No. Let's guess the incorrect, okay? Which one is not true? Not true about Ting. Bây giờ em sẽ chọn coi là câu nào nó không có đúng về về bạn Ting nhé. Okay, một câu, only one.
Yes.
Okay, look at the screen and do that. Em nhìn lên trên màn hình nhé. Nhìn ok, nhìn 3 câu này mình chọn một câu nhé. Okay.
Dạ, câu số 2.
Number 2, why? Why do you think so? Do you think Ting listen to music to relax instead of watching movies?
Dạ. Em nghĩ buổi tối là đi ngủ nên không coi phim.
Okay, so she thinks you go to bed. Okay, so Mr. Ting, I think number 3. Okay, thank you, Hong. So for me, I think number 3 is incorrect about you because as far as I know, you are in the military. So you have to wake up early in the morning, not late. Okay, now tell us which one is not correct about you. Which one? Hurry up, Mr. Ting. Which one is not correct about you? Tell us. 1, 2, or 3.
Yes.
Number
3 incorrect.
Okay, so what time do you wake up in the morning?
What's it? 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, yes, that's early. That's not late. Okay, thank you very much, Ting. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, let's move on to see what we have for today, okay? All right. So today we are going to talk about transportation again, okay? So we are going to have transportation part 2, okay? So let's see what we have for today. We are going to have some really interesting vocabulary, okay? All right, everyone. Now let's have a look at this. So if someone, get on the car or on the boat and, they want to vomit, okay? They feel dizzy. Like, what do they experience? What do they have? If you don't know how to say this in English, you can also say it in Vietnamese, okay? What does he have? Lynn, do you have any idea?
Buồn nôn à?
Yeah, okay, and we say say xe, right? Say xe, say tàu, say xe, yes. And in English we say motion sickness, okay? Motion sickness. Yeah, that means when you travel by car, by boat, you feel dizzy, okay, and you want to vomit, okay? You are not feeling well when you are on the car or on the boat. So now, Mr. Ting, could you please repeat after me? Motion sickness. Do you hear me?
Yes, motion sickness.
Yeah, motion sickness. Now, Ngọc Hồng, can you repeat after me? Motion sickness.
Motion sickness.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right. So, Lynn, do you usually have motion sickness when you travel by car?
Not usually.
Okay, then that's good.
Not usually.
Okay. So now the next one, everyone. What's this? What's this? When the cars, okay, when two vehicle hits, okay, they hit on the street. So how do we say this? What's this?
Crash.
Crack?
Crash.
Crash? No, that's for planes. No. So we say accidents. Okay, accidents. Now, Lynn, can you repeat after me? Accidents.
Accident.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Ting, can you repeat after me? Accidents.
Accident.
Yeah, accidents. Okay, yeah. And the next one we have is, okay, now can you look at this? And can you tell me, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing, everyone?
Walking.
Walking. Where? Where are they walking to? Where? Can you guess? Can you guess? Where are they walking to? Are they walking to school? Are they walking to school? Lynn?
Go to work.
Yeah, okay, they are going to work. Yes, and we are going to learn a new word, okay, instead of go. We say commute, commute, okay? And we can say commute to work. Commute to work, okay? instead of saying, you know, go to work, commute to work. All right. Now, Mr. Tiến, can you repeat after me? Commute.
Commute.
Commute to work.
Commute to work.
Okay, thank you so much. Commute. So in Vietnamese, how do you say this in Vietnamese? Do you know how to say this in Vietnamese, Tiến? Di chuyển. Okay, di chuyển, yes. Okay. Yeah, and the next one we have, okay, so who are they, everyone? Who are they? They are the one that you buses, that you plan to travel. Who are they? Who are they? They are the one that, you know, that travel by bus, that travel by plane. Yeah, who are they? By train. They use public transportation. How do we call them in English? Lynn, do you have any idea?
Hành khách ạ.
Yeah. Do you know how to say that in English?
I forgot.
That's all right. That's all right.
Passenger.
Yes, Mr. Tiến, you got that. Passenger. Okay. Now everyone, please listen and repeat after me. So Linh, Tiến, and Hồng, please say at the same time. Okay. Passenger.
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 Yeah, passenger. Okay. Ngọc Hân, are you there? Can you repeat after me? Passenger.
Passenger.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much. And now the next one. Where's this? Hung. Where's this, Hung? I'm sure you know where it is.
Yeah, Work Street.
Yeah, Walking Street. Yes, Nguyễn Huệ, Walking Street. Or we can say pedestrian street. Okay, which is the street people just walk on. Okay, so I'm just going to write here the street that people are only allowed to work. To work. Okay, to work. Yeah, so we say pedestrian streets. Okay, now Tiến, can you repeat after me? Pedestrian streets.
Pedestrian street.
Okay, now Linh, your turn. Pedestrian street.
Pedestrian street.
Good job. And Ngọc Hân, now your turn. Pedestrian streets.
Pedestrian street.
So Ngọc Hân, do you usually go to Nguyễn Huệ pedestrian streets?
I usually go to pedestrian street.
Every weekend or every day?
Yes, every night.
Oh, every night. Yes, because you are in District 1, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get that. That's awesome. Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Tiến, have you ever been to Nguyễn Huệ pedestrian street? Have you ever visited district? Yes or no?
Yes.
No. I'm asking now, Mr. Tiến. Thank you, Hằng. Okay, Mr. Tiến.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, sometimes. Yeah. So how many times? How many times have you been there? How many times? 3, 4, 5, 10. Or once. How many times? Do you remember? Okay, if you don't remember, that's okay. A few times. Okay, Linh, how about you? Have you ever been to district?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Do you usually go to Ho Chi Minh City?
Sometimes.
Okay, yeah, I see. All right. So you are in your hometown, right? You are where are you now? Are you home?
I'm in Tiền Giang City.
Okay. You are
I'm
still
here.
here. Yeah. Okay. So I thought you had summer vacation somewhere else. Okay, that's good. All right. Now the next one. Okay. So when people have maybe they hit each other on the street and they will become really angry, okay? Or maybe they get in traffic jam, they will become really angry, okay? They may yell at each other, okay? And with this one, we say road rage, okay? Road rage. Rage, it means angriness, okay? Angriness. People are really angry at each other on the street, okay? Road rage. Now, everyone, please listen and repeat after me. Road rage.
Road rage.
Now, Mr. Tink, yes, Ngọc Hong, please. Road rage.
Road rage.
Okay, you got that. Good job. All right, and the last one. What's this, everyone? It tells it all. The picture tells it all. What's this? You need this to be able to drive legally, okay? So what's this? It's a driver's license, okay? Driver's license, okay? You need this to drive on the street legally, okay? So, Mr. Ting, can you repeat after me? Driver's license.
Driver license.
Yeah, license. Okay. Lynn, your turn. Driver's license.
Driver license.
Okay. Have you had your driver's license yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. You are going to have one next year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Ngọc Hong, have you had your driver's license yet?
Yes.
That's good. Good job. Okay, everyone. So these are all the vocabulary and phrases we have for today. Now, please turn on your micro, listen, and repeat after me. Okay? Motion sickness.
Motion sickness.
Motion sickness. Okay. Accidents.
Accident.
Accident.
Yeah, accidents. Remember that. Okay, accidents. Now the next one, commute.
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 Commute. Passenger.
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 Good. Pedestrian street.
Pedestrian street.
Okay. Road rage.
Road rage.
Road.
Road rage.
Yeah. And finally, we have driver's license.
Driver's
license.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. Now, let me ask you some, some question. So, have you ever experienced road rage on the street, everyone? Have you ever experienced road rage on the street? Okay, let me write the question here. Have you ever experienced road rage? Okay, so Mr. Ting, have you ever experienced road rage? You know, when you see people, yelling at each other on the street because, they are in the traffic jam or something like that. Okay, and they get annoyed and they yell at each other, they honk, beep, beep, beep. Okay, something like that. So have you ever experienced road rage? You haven't. Okay, that's good. Lynn, how about you? Have you ever experienced road rage on the streets?
Yes, have a few times I experienced road rage.
Okay, so how do you feel when you experience, like that kind of thing?
Really uncomfortable.
Okay, because like people make noise on the street, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Ngọc Hong, how about you? Have you ever experienced road rage?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't. Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you very much. Now the next question for you. So, how long is your commute to work or to school? Okay, so Ngọc Hong, how long is your commute to school?
It take me 20 minutes.
It takes you 20 minutes. Okay. How about you, Mr. Tien? How long is your commute to work?
It's about 10 kilometers.
10 kilometer. Okay. So do you usually drive by, drive motorbike to work? How do you go to work? Oh, by bike.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. You drive a bike. Okay. On a distance of 10 kilometer. Wow. Okay. I see. How about you, Lynn? So how long is your commute to school?
I travel by electric bike, and it takes me about 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, that's good. All right, thank you, everyone. Okay, now let me ask you another question. All right. Okay, so what do people usually do? Usually do when they have motion sickness. Okay, everyone. So what do people usually do when they have motion sickness? Okay, so I'm sure you have met, some people maybe on the bus, or on the boat that have motion sickness. Okay, so what do you think people usually do? Lynn?
I think they shouldn't eat too full and take some medicine before they travel.
Okay, they shouldn't eat too fully and they should take some medicine before they travel. That makes sense. Okay. Ngọc Hong, how about you? What do you think people, should do when they have motion sickness?
People usually sleep.
Yeah, that's good. Yes, sleep on the bus or on the boat. Yes, okay, in order not to have sickness. Okay, what else? Anything else? Anything else?
Take some medicine.
And take some medicine. Okay, I see. So, Mr. Tien, how about you? What do you think people should do when they have motion sickness? Are you still there? I think you are not. Okay, so let's move on then. Okay. So everyone, now before we move on to have some more questions to discuss, we are going to have a listening section. Okay, we are going to practice our listening skills. Okay, now let me share with you the audio. Second. Okay, now let's start. Do you hear anything?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Wait me a second.
Transportation. People move from place to place. There are lots of ways you can move around from one place to another. Sometimes you can just move your feet and walk. Walking is good for you. Some places are too far to walk to. You might have to ride a bicycle or ride on a skateboard. Some places are too far away to ride your bicycle to. You might have to drive in a car or a van or even a truck. My father has a car. My uncle has a van. I have never been in a big truck. Trucks are usually used to carry big loads from one city to another. I would like to be a truck driver. I would travel all over and sit high up in the cab. I have been in a taxi cab. Once my mother and I took a taxi to the hospital. There was a special meter in the taxi. When we finished our taxi ride, the driver looked at the meter to find out how much money we owed him. I once rode a horse. I sat in the saddle and held on tight to the reins. The horse ran very fast. It was a bumpy ride, and I was afraid that I would fall off the horse. Not too many people around here use horses for transportation. They used to use horses for transportation in the old days. If you want to travel very far away, you have to go on a train, a plane, or a boat. If you are in a hurry, it is best to take a plane. Planes fly through the air very fast. Trains go along the tracks. Sometimes I can hear the train whistle from my house. Boats take a long time to cross the ocean. Great big boats that cross the oceans are called ships. If you like to take it easy and look out at the water, then ships are a good way to travel. They say that the world is a lot smaller now because of transportation. People can travel to all parts of the world quickly and easily. The world is not really smaller, but it has become easy to get to faraway places.
Okay, now we've listened to the audio. Now we are going to have some vocabulary from the audio. Okay, so after you listen to each word, please repeat after that. Okay?
Skateboard.
Okay, now Mr. Dean, can you repeat after this? After me, skateboard.
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 Yes, now Lynn.
Skateboard.
Okay, skateboard.
Skateboard.
Truck.
Okay, now everyone, truck.
Truck.
Yeah. Ngọc Hân and Mr. Dean.
Truck.
Truck. Okay. Yeah. You know we have a synonym for this, so we can also say.
Van.
No, not van. We also say lorry. Okay, van is just a small truck, but usually we say truck or lorry. Okay, lorry. Now the next one.
Truck. Cab. Cab.
Okay, now Mr. Tiến, Linh and Ngọc Hân. Cab.
Cab.
Yeah.
Cab.
Cab.
Okay, this is the place where the driver sits, okay, in a bus, train, or lorry or truck.
Saddle.
Yeah, saddle. Saddle.
Saddle.
Saddle.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now, Lynn, can you read the example for me? She swung.
She swung herself into the saddle.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Saddle. Whistle.
Now, everyone, whistle.
Whistle.
Yeah, whistle. Okay. Okay, Mr. Dean, can you whistle? Can
Yes,
you?
I can.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, whistle. Now, can you read the example for me? He scored.
He scored a winning goal just second before the final whistle.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Whistle.
Okay, now everyone. Now this time you have to listen and repeat the sentences. Okay. Now each time I would invite one of you to repeat. Okay, because they are going to repeat the sentences 3 times. So each of you will have a few seconds to do this.
You might have to ride a bicycle or ride on a skateboard.
Now Lynn, go first.
You might have to ride a bicycle or ride on a skateboard.
Yes.
You might have to ride a bicycle or ride on a skateboard.
Now Mr. Tiến, your turn. You might have. Please repeat. Repeat. You might have.
You might have to ride a bicycle or ride on the skateboard.
Yes.
You might have to ride a bicycle or ride on a skateboard.
Okay, now Ngọc Hân, your turn.
You might have to ride a bicycle or ride on a skateboard.
Yeah, okay, good. The next one.
I have never been in a big truck.
Okay, Lynn.
I have never been in a big truck.
Okay.
I have never been in a big truck.
Okay, Mr. Tiến, your turn.
I have never been in the big truck.
Yes, good.
I have never been in a big truck.
Okay, Ngọc Hân.
I have never been in a big truck.
Yes. The next one.
I would travel all over and sit high up in the cab.
Okay, now everyone try to imitate the intonation. Okay, I would travel all over and sit high up in the cab. Okay, now Lynn, let's go.
I would travel all over and sit high up in the cab.
Okay, thank you. Now the next one, Mr. Tiến.
We travel on.
Oh, wait for them to say it again and you repeat, okay?
I would travel all over and sit high up in the cab.
Okay, now you go, please.
I will travel on over and sit high in the car.
Okay.
I would travel all over and sit high up in the cab.
Okay, Ngọc Hân, now your turn.
I would travel all over and sit high up in the cab.
I sat in the saddle and held on tight to the reins.
Okay, I sat in the saddle and held on tight to the reins. Okay, now I would like to invite Mr. Tiến first. You go first. I
sat in the saddle and held on tight to the rein.
Yeah, saddle.
Saddle.
Yeah, okay, you got that.
I sat in the saddle and held on tight to the reins.
Now, Lynn, you go, please.
I sat in the saddle and held on tight to the reins.
Good.
I sat in the saddle and held on tight to the reins.
Okay, Ngọc Hân, now please repeat.
I sat in the saddle and held on tight to the reins.
Sometimes I can hear the train whistle from my house.
Okay, Ngọc Hân, now you go with this. Sometimes
I can hear the train whistle from my house.
Sometimes I can hear the train whistle from my house.
Okay, Linh.
Sometimes I can hear the train whistle from my house.
Okay.
Sometimes I can hear the train whistle from my house.
Okay, Mr. Tiến, please.
Sometimes I can hear the train whistle from my house.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, now you're going to have some exercise, okay? What means of transportation is good for you according to the video? Okay, what means of transportation is good for you? Anyone remember? Remember what the author said? What means of transportation is good for you? Mr. Tiến, can you guess? Which one? Do you remember? What did you say, Mr. Tiến? What did you say? What means of transportation is good for you according to the video? Theo cái đoạn video này thì cái loại hình giao thông nào thì tốt cho chúng ta? Do cái tác giả nói. Okay, do you remember? If you don't, just guess.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. How about you, Linh? That's okay. How about you, Linh? What do you think?
I think it's go on food.
On food. Okay, so work. Okay. So Ngọc Hân, how about you? What do you guess?
I think taxi.
Taxi. Okay, now let's check. It's working. Yes, on food. Good job, Linh. Yes. Okay, which means of transportation is not suitable for far away places? Okay. So if you travel to a place which is really far, okay, what means of transportation is not good for this? Very easy, Mr. T. I'm sure you can answer this. If you travel far, yeah, like can you go by, like motorbike? Can you go by bike? Can you work by taxi, by bus, something like that? Which one is not suitable for you if you travel far? This one is easy. Hurry up. Which means of transportation is not suitable for faraway places? Mr. Tiến, please. What do you say? Hurry up, hurry up. Okay, Ngọc Hân, any ideas?
Taxi or trucks.
Okay, taxi or truck. Okay, so you think we can travel to far places with truck or taxi? Okay.
Taxi is very expensive.
Yes, okay. How about truck?
Truck thì không rộng rãi cô.
Okay, so truck is not comfortable to travel far, right? Okay, thank you, Ngọc Hân. Linh, how about you?
I remember it's bicycle.
Bicycle. Okay, thank you. Now let's check. Okay, bicycle, motorcycle, and horse. Okay, so motorcycle, why? Why motorcycle? Because they are talking about Western countries, okay, where places are really far to each other. Okay, it's not like in Vietnam where places are close to each other. So they're talking about the places in a foreign country. Okay, so they say motorcycle. Yeah. Okay, has the author rode a horse? Has he tried to be on a horse? Anyone? Tác giả có cưỡi ngựa không mọi người? Very easy. Yes or no, Linh?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Tín, how about you? Has the author wrote a horse? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Hằng, how about you? Yes or no, Hằng?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Yes, he has. Okay. What means of transportation is best when you are in a hurry? Okay. When you are in a hurry, what means of transportation is best? Okay. When you need to travel fast, what means of transport is the best? Ngọc Hân, when you want to travel fast, okay, what means of transportation is the best?
I think cars.
Cars, okay. Thank you, Mr. Tiến. How about you? When you want to travel fast, okay, what means of transportation is the best?
In the car.
What do you say? Car?
I think the car.
Car, okay. Linh, how about you?
I think it's taxi or plane.
Taxi or plane? Okay, now let's check. Plane. Okay, you got that, Lynn. Plane. Yeah, it is the fastest. Okay, the fastest means of transportation. Yeah. Okay, what makes the world nowadays a lot smaller? Oops. Okay, the answer is Sean. Sorry. So transportation. Yeah. So transportation makes it easier for people to travel. Okay. And that's why it makes the world smaller. Okay, people can easily meet each other even if they live in another country. Okay, so transportation. Okay, now listen again with subtitles.
People move from place to place. There are lots of ways you can move around from one place to another. Sometimes you can just move your feet and walk. Walking is good for you. Some places are too far to walk to. You might have to ride a bicycle or ride on a skateboard. Some places are too far away to ride your bicycle to. You might have to drive in a car or a van or even a truck. My father has a car. My uncle has a van. I have never been in a big truck. Trucks are usually used to carry big loads from one city to another. I would like to be a truck driver. I would travel all over and sit high up in the cab. I have been in a taxi cab. Once my mother and I took a taxi to the hospital. There was a special meter in the taxi. When we finished our taxi ride, the driver looked at the meter to find out how much money we owed him. I once rode a horse. I sat in the saddle and held on tight to the reins. The horse ran very fast. It was a bumpy ride, and I was afraid that I would fall off the horse. Not too many people around here use horses for transportation. They used to use horses for transportation in the old days. If you want to travel very far away, you have to go on a train, a plane, or a boat. If you are in a hurry, it is best to take a plane. Planes fly through the air very fast. Trains go along the tracks. Sometimes I can hear the train whistle from my house. Boats take a long time to cross the ocean. Great big boats that cross the oceans are called ships. If you like to take it easy and look out at the water, then ships are a good way to travel. They say that the world is a lot smaller now because of transportation. People can travel to all parts of the world quickly and easily. The world is not really smaller, but it has become easy to get to faraway places.
Okay, that's it. So we have had listening section. So I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's go back to our lesson today. Let's go continue with the next part. Okay, so discussion. Now I prepare some question for you here. Okay, question number 1. Do you get motion sickness? And which types of transportation make you feel sick? Okay, now with this question, I like to invite Mr. Ting. Do you get motion sickness? Mr. Ting, can you turn on your micro?
No, I don't.
Okay, no, you don't. Okay, that's good. All right, but have you ever seen anyone have motion sickness? Mr. Ting, have you ever seen anyone that has motion sickness? Okay, then now you go, please. So, do you get motion sickness?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay, so sometimes. So, which types of transportation make you feel sick?
When I travel by bus,
Okay, when you travel by bus. So, what symptoms do you usually have when you have motion sickness?
I will got a headache and
Else?
buồn nôn gì của
We say nausea.
nausea.
Okay, yes. And what else?
That's all.
Okay, do you feel dizzy? Do you feel dizzy?
Yes.
So we say dizziness. Okay, dizziness. Okay, I see. Yeah, thank you very much, Lynn. Now, Ngọc Hong, how about you? So, do you get motion sickness, and which types of transportation make you feel sick?
Yes, I always get motion sickness or when I go by boat.
Oh, by boat. Okay, I see. So, what do you usually have when you get motion sickness? What symptoms do you have?
I drink I drink medicine.
No. What happened? Okay, what happens when you have motion sickness? Okay.
Dạ, chóng mặt là gì cô?
Dizziness here. Dizziness.
Dizziness.
Okay. So you have dizziness. Okay. Anything else?
Headache.
Okay. You also have a headache. Yes. What else? Do you have nausea?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nausea. Okay, so thank you very much. So Ngọc Hong, do you also have motion sickness when you travel by bus or by car?
No.
No, so just by boat. Okay, I see. So Mr. Ting, how about you? So you don't usually get motion sickness. So when you travel by boat on the river, do you get motion sickness?
No.
Yeah, by boat, okay, on the river. Okay, so do you get motion sickness? Yes, when you travel by boat. Do you know boat? Do you know what it means in Vietnamese? Boat là thuyền á.
Tàu thuyền.
Yeah. So do you have motion sickness when you travel by boat? Have you ever traveled by boat? Okay. All right. Now, I think I can move to the next question then. All right. So number 2. Question number 2. Have you ever been in a traffic accident? Okay. And what happened? With this one, I like to invite Lynn first. So Lynn, have you ever been in a traffic accident and what happened?
Yes, I have.
Mm.
When one time when I arrived the ngã tư là gì cô?
Okay, drive at the intersection. Okay, intersection.
And had another motorbike. So I didn't focus on and I hit them.
Oh, okay. You hit it. Okay. So okay. So after that, what happened? Like, did you get an injury or injured, or the other get injured, or how about the bikes?
Their motorbike gets no. I fell off my bike and I have a small injury.
Okay. Fell off the bike. Okay, yeah.
Was injury and I got a headache too.
Oh, okay. And a headache. Yeah. How about the other? How about the one that drive the motorbike?
No, they
They were
nothing.
fine. Okay, they were fine. Okay, so you hit them. So did they ask you for some money or for something like that?
No, they just said sorry.
Okay. Oh, was very nice of them.
Yes.
Okay, so after that, did you go to a hospital to have a check or something like that?
No, because I just had a small injury. So I just used some headache medicine and that was fine.
Okay, so how about the bikes? Like, were they broken or anything?
No, medicine was fine.
Okay, the bikes were fine. Okay, I see. All right, yeah. So how long has it been since you had this accident?
About 5 years ago.
Oh, okay, 5 years ago. I see. Yeah, that's been a long time. Okay, I see. So after that, did you have a lesson? Did you have a lesson to drive more carefully, and observe around before, how can I say, at the intersections? So did you learn that lesson?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I always focus on and đội mũ bảo hiểm là gì cô?
Okay, and wear a helmet. Okay, wear a helmet. Wear a helmet. Oh, so you didn't wear a helmet when you had that accident?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Luckily, you didn't. How can I say? You didn't crash your head, on the road. Yeah. Otherwise, it would be really bad. Okay. I see. All right. Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing with me this experience. Okay. So, Mr. Tiến, how about you? Have you ever been in a traffic accident and what happened?
Yes, I do. It's about 2 times.
How long? How long was it? How long was it? 2 years ago, 5 years ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay. Yeah, 3 years ago. All right. Yes. So what happened?
And go out by motorbike.
Okay, you went out by motorbike. Mhm. Yes. And then what happened? Yeah. What's next?
In the knee.
Excuse me.
Injured in the knee.
Okay, you had an injury. Okay,
Yes.
so you fell off the motorbike by yourself, right? You didn't hit anyone. Right? Này là anh tự té à?
Va chạm với một xe máy khác.
Okay. So you you hit another motorbike. Okay. Yes, and then you fell off the motorbike and you had an injury. Okay, an injury. Okay, yeah. How about your bike? Was it, broken? Was it scratched or something like that? How was it? How was your motorbike? Was it still fine or was it broken?
Hay sụt nhẹ.
Okay, so the bike, okay, had some scratches, okay? Okay, some scratches on the bike. Yeah. How about the other bike? The other bike. How about it? Was it fine? It was fine. Okay. So how about the other? Did they also have an injury or did they bleed or something like that? How about the other? You had an injury. How about that?
Broken leg.
Broken leg.
Broken leg.
They have a broken leg.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. This is bad. Okay. The other had a broken leg. Wow. So what did you do after that? Did all of you go to the hospital?
He recovered.
He? Okay, so he?
Sai. Bởi vì thấy sẵn.
Okay, so he was drunk, okay? The other was drunk. So yeah, what happened? So did he go to the hospital because he had a broken leg? Did you help him? Like, did anyone help you both? Oh, okay. So you both went to the hospital. Okay, so went to the hospital. Okay. I see. Hospital. So did the police come? Did the police come?
No.
No? Okay, no. All right. Yes. Okay. So after that, did you have to give that guy some money or he gave you some money or something like that? No? Okay, I see. All right. So yeah, that was a bad one. I'm so sorry to hear that. So yeah, so it's been 3 years. Okay, 3 years since then. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Ngọc Hân, how about you? Please tell me about your experience. So have you ever been in a traffic accident and what happened to you?
1 year ago, I used to see two big trucks hit together.
Okay, you saw two big trucks. Okay, hit. Okay, all right. Yeah, and then what happened? What else? Like, did the how were the trucks? The truck were broken or were scratched, or something like that? How were the drops?
They are broke.
Wow, they got broken.
Broken.
All right, how about the people? Were there any people injured, or like had to go to the hospital or something?
Don't have any people injured.
Okay, so people were fine. Okay, luckily people were fine. Okay, yes, did the police come? Sorry, did the police come?
Yes, they argue.
Oh, okay, the police came. Who argued? Who argued?
Two driver.
Okay, so there was road rage, right? There was road rage between, between the drivers. Wow. Okay, so the police came. Okay, so yeah, I see. So where was it? Where was the accident? Was it in Ho Chi Minh City?
Yes.
Okay, it's close to where you live. Okay, I see. All right. So how did you feel? How did you feel around that time? Were you scared, or were you sad, or something like that?
Yes, I feel scared.
You felt really scared. Okay. All right, I see. So the drop was really big. So were they container drops?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So they were container drops. Okay. Yeah, they are crazy. These drops, they are crazy. Okay, container drops. Okay, I see. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Hong, for telling me about that. Okay, thank you, everyone. I'm really happy to, hear your experience. Okay, now the next question. Question number 3. So, can you sleep on transportation? How quickly do you fall asleep? I mean, sleep on transportation, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean you sleep when you drive, okay? This means when you are on public transportation, okay? When you travel by car, by bus, by train, by plane, okay? On public transportation, okay? All right, so let's start with Lynn. So can you sleep on, public transportation? Lynn?
Yes, I can sleep, and after about 30 minutes, I will fall asleep.
Wow, okay. After about 30 minutes. So is this because you feel, you feel sleepy, or is it because of motion sickness?
Because I feel sleepy.
Okay, because you feel tired maybe and sleepy. Okay, not because of the motion sickness. Okay, that's good. All right. So besides sleeping, what else do you do when you are on public transportation, Lynn? What else do you do?
I will use my phone or just
Do you listen to music?
yes.
Okay, or listen to music. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, thank you very much.
Nhìn cảnh ở ngoài đường là nói sao?
Okay, or you can, how can I say, see the signs on the road. Okay, yeah, or you can see the signs on the road.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, thank you so much, Lynn. How about you, Mr. T? Can you sleep on public transportation?
Yes, I can.
Yes, okay. So how quickly do you fall asleep on public transportation?
Usually I get X in the transportation.
How many? How
I would
quickly? Can you repeat?
yes, I can. Usually, I guess in transportation, I usually fall asleep.
Okay. So you fall asleep
Yes.
immediately. Okay. Yeah, fall asleep immediately. Okay. Yes. All right. I see. So why? Why can you fall asleep immediately when you travel on public transportation? Is it because you feel sleepy, or you want to sleep in order, want to sleep because, how can I say? Because the trip is long and you have nothing to do, or why? Why can you fall asleep on public transportation? Why? Why do you sleep on public transportation? Is it because you have nothing to do on the bus or on the, on the train, on the plane? Or is it because you feel sleepy? Or is it because you want to sleep in order not to have headache? Okay, so why?
I feel sleepy.
Oh, because you usually feel
Tired.
sleepy and tired. Okay, so the same with Lynn. Okay, so Mr. T, so besides sleeping, what else do you usually do on public transportation? What else do you do? Transportation. Yep. What else do you do, Mr. T?
Yes.
Can you tell me?
Guess on the transportation, I usually sleepy.
Yeah, you usually sleepy and you sleep and then you wake up. What else do you do? Do you play games? Do you listen to music?
Listen to music.
Okay, you listen to music. Okay. Do you talk to others? Do you see the signs, on the road? Or what else do you do? Listen to music and
Sometimes talk to all.
okay, talk to others. Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you very much for sharing, Mr. P. Now, Ngọc Hân, how about you? So, can you fall asleep on public transportation?
No, I hard to sleep.
Oh, okay. Why?
I don't know. With long distance, I try to sleep by taking some medicines.
Okay, and then after taking some medicine, can you sleep?
Yes, I can sleep.
Okay. So you can sleep, okay, because of medicine. I see. Okay, and then when after sleeping, you wake up, and what else do you do?
I listen to music and sing and see sightseeing.
Yeah, okay, see the signs on the road. Okay, yes. Do you talk to people on the bus or on the car or something like that? Do you talk to people?
No.
Okay, no, you don't. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. These are really interesting. Okay, all right. Now, let me clear all of this. Okay, now, so today we have talked about transportation, okay? And we have had some questions for discussion, okay? So now let's move to the next part, which is homework. Okay, so homework. So I would like you to make a video, okay, to answer this question. Does your city have a good public transportation system? And what could be improved about it? Okay, so you should make a video that lasts 2 to 2 minutes, okay? And you shouldn't look at the paper in order to give the answer. No, you have to learn by heart, okay? and make the video. You just look at the camera, okay? And you should submit your homework 24 hours before the next lesson. When is our next lesson, Lynn? When is it? When is the next lesson?
On Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday, okay? So you have to submit your homework on Monday, okay?
Yeah.
All right, everyone. So we still have some time left. Now, let me ask you this question and you can answer this now, okay? And after you go home, you have some ideas to do it easily, okay? Now, Mr. Tim, I want to ask you this question. Does your city have a good public transportation system? And what could be done to improve about it? Okay, what could be improved about it? Okay, Mr. Tim, can you help me answer this question?
Yes.
Does Mỹ Tho have a good public transportation system?
Midtown City.
Okay, Mỹ Tho City. Does it have a good public transportation system like taxi, bus? Yeah, in Mỹ Tho, are they good? Okay, can you answer this immediately or you need some time to think? Okay, everyone, I am going to give all of you around 2 minutes. Okay, to prepare. And after that, I would like to listen to your answer. Okay, that 2 minutes start. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Are you ready?
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay, one more minute. Okay, one more
Mình chuẩn
minute.
bị sơ sơ ha.
Yeah, okay, just make it simple. Đúng rồi, anh làm đơn giản thôi. Không cần quá phức tạp đâu, mình có thời gian ở nhà mình chỉ sẽ chuẩn bị kỹ hơn. Okay, but I'm going to give you one more minute. Okay. Okay, everyone, time's up. Okay, now let's tell me about this. Let's start with Mr. Tiến Dan. So, does your city have a good public transportation system?
I think quite good.
Okay, you think
I think quite good.
one will,
Quite good.
one,
Khá tốt.
okay, quite, yeah, quite good. Why? You think like the public transportation system in Mỹ Tho is quite good. Why?
The traffic jam in Mỹ Tho City not in the Hồ Chí Minh City.
Okay, it's not as much as in Ho Chi Minh City. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. What else?
But cái từ hệ thống thoát nước ra là mình
Okay. You can say infrastructure. Cái cơ sở hạ tầng ha, infrastructure. Infrastructure, yeah. Okay. The
mình nói riêng những
infrastructure.
cái phần thoát nước này thì cô.
Okay. The drainage system, as in it's the drainage system. Drainage system. How about this?
The drainage system is bad.
Is bad?
Yes.
Okay. Is bad. How do you know this? How do you know this? Because
The more stress.
Because
The more stress thì
streets, the streets are flooded, right? Flooded after
yes.
Heavy rain. Okay.
Heavy rain.
Yes, and what is the result of this? Và xong rồi những cái đường nó bị như thế này thì nó ảnh hưởng gì đến hệ thống giao thông ạ? What's the effect of this on the transportation system here?
It's
So we can say it's hard to commute. Okay, yes. All right. So yeah. So what could be improved about the transport system here? What could be improved? What could be better about the public transportation system here?
we love to rent this.
So
We will love to rent this system.
develop the drainage system. Anything else? Anything else? That's all, right? Okay, that's okay. I think you have prepared a really good answer already. That's okay. Thank you very much, Mr. T. Now, Lynn, how about you? So, yeah. So, do your city have a good public transportation system?
Yes, pretty good, but sometimes we can see traffic jam during rush hours, or besides that, vehicles pollute the air.
Okay, vehicle what? Vehicle?
Vehicles pollute the air.
Okay. And the vehicles pollute the air.
Yes.
Yeah. So I say okay. So you say that the public transportation system here is pretty good. Why? Why? Why do you think is it good? Do we have new buses and with air conditioner and the fare, the bus fare is cheap or something like that, and they have good service on the bus or taxi, so why can you say that it's good?
I think it's we have modern convenience.
Yes, modern and convenient what? Convenient buses.
Yes.
Okay. All right. How about the money, the fare? Is it cheap or it's expensive?
It's cheaper and we can book online.
The fare is cheap and can be booked online. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you've also mentioned some problems. So what could be improved about it?
We can build better transportation system.
We
build a better transportation system.
build better. I think build better infrastructure. Yeah. So if there are bigger roads, okay, there will be less traffic jam, right? If we have bigger streets, bigger roads, there will be less traffic jam. What else?
And improve people awareness through education.
Improve awareness
through education.
Okay, awareness about what? About using public transport?
Yes.
Okay, about using public transport. Okay, all right. Yes. Anything else? Or that's all?
Or we can change means of transportation more environmentally friendly.
Okay, tend to environmental friendly means of transportation. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Ninh. Now, how about you, Ngọc Hân? Do you think that your city, Ho Chi Minh City, has a really good, public transportation system?
Yes, I think it is bus is the good public transportation system.
Yes, okay. Mhm.
They go all over the city
Yes, go all over the city. Yeah,
on time and cheap.
good.
But they are very they are full
Oh,
of
yeah.
people.
Okay, very crowded with many people. Okay, yeah. Anything else? So what could be improved about this? Do you want to improve anything about the public transportation system in Ho Chi Minh City?
There are more bus to have enough seats for
Okay,
everyone.
yeah, so there should be more buses. Okay, yes. Anything else?
And cleaner.
Yeah, and cleaner buses. Okay, yeah, cleaner vehicles. Okay, okay, is that all, Hằng? Is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Okay, that's good. Yes. Thank you very much, Ngọc Hân. Okay, thank you everyone. So again, this is your homework for today. Okay, for today's lesson. So I hope you will do your homework, and I am going to give you some feedback for your last homework later. Okay. All right. Mr. Tiến, yes. Any questions?
Còn mình muốn nói là vỉa hè bị lấn chiếm
Okay, vỉa hè.
với
Vỉa
hàng
hè.
rong.
Yeah. Okay, vỉa hè. We have
Xây-
pavement. Okay, pavement is okay, wait for me a second. Is taken to sell for taken by street vendors. Okay, now please open your chat box to see. Okay, the pavement is taken by street vendors. Những cái gánh hàng rong á, street vendors.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, everyone, do you have any question for me about this lesson today? Any question? No? Okay, Linh and Hong, any questions?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay. So if you don't, then I am looking forward to check in your homework soon. Okay. Thank you very much for joining our class today. Have a nice weekend, everyone, and I'll see you again next Tuesday. Okay.
Yes, goodbye. Good night.
Good night.